controls bust, your mic's probably bust too. Anyway,
my microphone should be fine, so it's not. I don't think it's that.
Alright, let's get it on. Because I don't want to miss anything else. I don't think they want to miss anything else. If we don't have a stream, then we're all fucked.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's fine. Just give me 1 second. I just need to change my settings for a second.
Market set 2 laps in softs. That's not the best idea in the world.
Nope.
Because these softs don't last long in this track. Tires are shredded easily because these softs don't last long in this track. Oh, I hear the stream's on.
Yep. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Speed Force Racing for round number 2 of GP2. We are here. Sorry for technical delay and sorry for the delay tonight, but we are here now and we are ready to go for round number 2 of the championship. Just
pretend this is Q3. It's 12 minutes, not 18.
Yeah. And we have our second competitor with us tonight. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Otaku Logan. I'm the worst driver in GP4. I was here last week, and the guy, the main commentator, I can't remember his name. He had his stream infiltrated by his kids, so we've got rid of him and we've got Cadwell in instead. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Beast has the top time so far. Mackett has done 2 laps on softs, which isn't the best idea considering this is Bahrain and the tires shred very easily.
Indeed. Indeed they do. So if everyone is now here, well, I don't know if anyone's watching right now, but hello to if you are. If you didn't know, it is Beast on 25 points, X Game on 18, Cassidy on 15, Serge on 10, Chris on 8, then it's Gold's on 6, Swabe on 4, then it's Nelly on 1, and then everyone else, which is Mackett in 9th, 10th is Quintin, 11th Senna, 12th Ray, 13th James, Lord Alam in 14th, Rob in 15th, Cobalt in 16th, and TCF Old Boy in 17th, as we do have a few other drivers as well tonight here racing with us.
Yeah, so as I've seen, Schwabe got the 4th best time, and he's just had a spin, but that's not his. That's his in lap, so it doesn't really matter. Goldzik goes 5th with a 25.6. And I can hear my own voice through your audio, Cadwell.
Yeah, I was just checking if we're all fine. We're all fine now with the levels and everything, so it's all fine.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, we have 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. So Nelly Vanelli is just starting the back straight in now. He is. Well, the last straight before the start line straight anyway, to complete his lap here.
6 drivers still to set a lap. You may notice 5 are on the mediums. That's probably an interesting strategy, considering that if you do make the top 10, you have to start in the tyre. You set your time, and Tam has had a spin in the 3rd to last, well, just before the 3rd to last corner. Well, really the 2nd one, but the last corner is 2. I just count it as 1, but you know.
Yeah.
Then again, Tam was on his outlap, so it's no biggie, but his tyres are going to be very hot, so he's got to be careful.
He is indeed. Sorry, just quickly to butt in here, but Cassidy has just set the purple sector 2, so I don't know if that's for him.
Oh boy.
It's not his time then, it must be that he's got the quickest sector 2 of anyone, but exits the final corner now into the line then, let's see what he does. And he gets DRS open, and he sets a
6th best time.
Yeah, 25.863.
Yeah, not only is the tyres an issue here, remember it's GP2, so traction control is not set at full, it has to be at best medium.
Mm-hmm.
So medium or off. I've started using medium traction control. I used to suck without traction control. But I'm getting kind of better. I did a stream like a few days ago where I did laps without traction control. Oh, it was hell. Why has Mackett set 3 laps of times on the same exact set of tires? Bad call, man. Actually, no, it's not. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It definitely is a bold strategy for him, but he's come out now on a brand new set of softs, so it's...
Oh, he has?
Going to be interesting.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got the wrong setting.
No, it's fine.
I put on detail best and not detail fitted, what it should be. I do apologise.
No, that's fine. But yeah, like he's now on another set of softs now, so that'll be interesting. See what he can do on them. If he doesn't set a quicker time than 25.2, and he'll have to go on them 3-lap old softs, which will not be good.
Sorry if I interrupt, but Goldick was glitching on my screen for some reason. It said it was going outlap, outlap, pit, outlap, pit, outlap, pit, outlap, pit, outlap, but it's fixed now.
Yeah, Senna coming to the line then, across it now he goes and sets a 25.7, stays in 8th, but that was 3 tenths quicker than his last lap anyway, so there we go on that one. So hello to everyone who is watching, by the way. Nice to have you all here. But we have 6 minutes and 15 seconds now to go. 6 minutes 15 to go.
We're 2/3 through the session.
Yep.
Schwab about to start his lap. Trying to improve. He needs to improve by at least 4 attempts. Or 426 milliseconds. Yeah, that's right. I noticed there's the Mexican flag there. Sounds fitting because the last guy to win here was a Mexican who paid for the wall. Yeah. And that guy who said paid for the wall is not owning anymore. As Mackett goes fastest, Mackett sets a 1:25.065. It's faster by 58 milliseconds.
That's impressive. Let me have a look for everyone.
Very impressive, but can it be beat? It cannot be beat by Officer Doofy, who is under arrest and will have to try again. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He hasn't even started his lap. It said he did finish a lap. Stupid game.
No, it's fine. But Swabe, purple sector 2 there, 3 tenths up on his quickest time, so this is looking a good lap from him here as he exits the final couple of corners now. Now we're out the final corner he comes to the line there. It's very interesting to see what he actually can do here.
Home with a time good for second. He's 12 milliseconds faster than the Beast.
This is going to be one of the tightest fields at the front.
Yes, it is, but there's a bit of a gap, nearly 4 tenths between 3rd and 4th, so you got the podium and then you got the rest of the field. It's kind of like esports, how close it is.
Agreed.
I mean, I don't know if I can mention about esports, but esports is like wicked close. Then again, Jarno Altmaier was winning it by ages.
Yeah.
And he will be... I think he'll be in it next year too.
I think so.
Chris, Surgeon and Rob have not set a time yet. And they're all in the pits, so they're only going to have one shot at a time. Can't improve from there. It's to the back for them all.
And lock up there for Luke, sorry, just quick to say, as he starts Sector 2 and now heads down to the DRS straight.
Beast about to start his final flying lap. He's got to watch out. There's his for the racing point that's just come out. I believe that is Chris, or is it Cassidy? Yeah, it is Chris. Chris does let him through. Sporting there. Sets a purple in sector 1. Always a good sign.
Just quickly to say, Luke out the last corner now to the line, then he comes, pops DRS open, let's see what he does. He's set to 7th quickest time of a 1:25.623, so that's a massive improvement from him.
Beast on the back straight now. The DRS straight. Going into the very edge, that's the optimum way to do it. Right in the middle of the curb. Comes round this tricky section. If you clip the curb here, it's probably going to cost you out on the curb. Now for the final corners, this is very crucial time to get it right. Looks like he's done so. To the line. Will he be quick enough to take off pole from Mackett? Yes, he will, by 110 milliseconds. And it's under 125. Very impressive. Very impressive.
It is
His
indeed.
teammate is also out now. He's going to try and set a lap after he comes out of this corner. Oh, there's been a collision. 2 cars are off the track. It's Senna and I think Cobalt. Yeah, Cobalt and Senna have both. And did they tangle in some way? Because whatever happens, that may get looked at.
It may do. It may get looked at. I was sadly not looking at that, but I was looking at Base, who crossed the line and then retired, so...
Yeah, Beast has
yeah.
called it quits. He thinks he's done enough. Has he?
Well, if you look at the times, he's only 1/10 quicker, so...
Cassidy has quit on his lap. 125.503. Actually, I think he did set his lap. I'm sorry.
X-Gamer
slowing down.
X-Gamer just set to 125.6, so that's, sorry to interrupt you there, but that is a lot. That was quicker.
Absolutely.
There puts him up to P7.
Mackett giving it one last shot. He's just crossed the line to start his last lap. And Schwabe is about to do the same. This is going to be some battle. Cuts the curb, that's what you should do in the second corner. Time's run out, but this session is definitely not. Still very well on. He went very slow through that corner. He did set a purple sector 1. Now the hairpin before the second DRS section. He doesn't take all of the curb, he just takes some of it. Interesting from Mackett, but now the final 3 corners. This is where it is the most crucial. If you get it right like Beast did,
Okay.
should be on pole. Comes to the line. And the time is... not enough! He improves, but only by 13 milliseconds. And not the required 110. A minute. Schwabe has invalidated, so he will not be improving any further. Chris got a 6th best time. And that looks like that's it. That is the session over.
It does indeed. We just got a message through in the YouTube chat saying that why Rob is not doing qualifying is because he has a qualifying ban.
Oh, yes.
So, something happened last race, so...
What happened to Surge? I guess he didn't want to set a time.
Probably. interesting to say. Will so it's Beast first, then it's Mackett, then it's Swabe, then it's Gold, then it's Evernelli. Sorry, just Nelly. We'll call him for tonight, as we normally do. Then it's Chris, then it's Cassidy, then it's Cobalt, then it's X Gamer, then it's Ray. Then it will be in 11th. So the guys who get fresh tyres when the race starts will be Ray and will be Luke in 11th. Colvin Racing will be Lord Alam. Will be that'll be 13th. 14th will be Xander. 15th will be Senna. 16th for Quintin. 17th for Officer Doofy. 18th will be James. 19th Serge and 20th Rob. Will all get their free choice of tyres. Would you start on the softs, or would you start on, say, the mediums?
If I were in the top 10, I'd have no other choice but to go softs, and I think the lobby's glitched. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it hasn't.
So there we go then. As you can see, Mackett was only 0. Yeah, so Kyle.
Pretty much 1/10, just give or take a few milliseconds. If I were in the top 10, I'd have to start in the softs because, I mean, you could start on the mediums if you were super good, and got it on mediums. But honestly, my strategy was to try and get as high as not in the top 10 as possible, which I did, and I started on the mediums and I finished on the hards. But then the safety car came out with like 6 laps to go, so I switched to my softs, which were a little used, and they shredded so much. I spun in the last, like, third last corner of the race, and it lost me a points position, which really sucks. I was on course to finish 8th, I think, after penalties, but no, I lost it and I blew it. Anyway, back to this. To be fair, I was facing penalties for accidentally taking out Billy, which I still regret. At VXI, I should say. Like, I broke way too late and I spun into him, and it was a complete misjudgment. And then I was reported for another incident where I couldn't see him when I tried to get round it, and I clipped him without even seeing. I was on the racing line, but I just couldn't see him. And you know what's the funniest thing? He still got past me around that corner. So nothing really lost there for him. Anyway, here we go. The formation lap's about to begin.
And just to say, everyone has done it. So everyone from 11th down to 20th have not gone on to the softs. We have Officer Doofy on the hards and Senna on the hards. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Why Senna last? Oh, I think he's got a 10-place grid penalty for what he did to Cobalt.
Probably.
Yeah, he must have got a penalty. I didn't see that. Well, now we know.
Yes, we do indeed. So just to show to everyone, that was your strategy of tyres on the screen just a second ago. And a 2-stop, Martin says 2 stops quicker outright, but with traffic 1 stop could be the safer option, which is true around here. Always 2 stop this race, but safer. You still can do 1 stop around here. Which probably be for the soft runners, probably straight to hard, and then that could take you probably to the end of this race.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2 stop if you're in top 10, 1 stop, unless the safety car neutralises the field, which would probably be an interesting scenario.
Will indeed.
Gosh, I wish they had Barhrain out, or we could use the softs then. Psh.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, Lance Stroll strat, half of the race on softs.
Yep. Just quickly, we've had a comment. What's your top predictions for top 3 tonight?
Oh, that's going to be hard to call. It's very close. I think Beast will get a podium. Maybe Schwab. I wouldn't mind seeing Mackett getting one, honestly, because I think he had a... Didn't he have like a bad race last week? I can't remember.
I think so.
I do so much in F1, I keep forgetting what the results were.
Yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, so
Right.
very quickly, just for me, and then I'll be quiet. Would be Beast, probably Mackett, and I'm gonna go for Gold for top 3. There we go.
Oh yeah, Gold's a pretty good contender, to be honest. So Senna's about to come to the grid spot.
He is.
Where honestly, he really shouldn't be there, but you know, he did a bad thing, so there you go.
I think it was a penalty that they gave him, so that's why he's back at the back. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have the lights on anyway, and the Bahrain Grand Prix is now go then, and away they go down to corner 1. So here we go then, still the same at the front of the field then. Is it going to be the same in the midfield, as there's a little bit of contact?
Oh jeez, there's a massive crash. Goldix went sliding. Okay, I maybe overreacted there, it wasn't that massive.
They did there, but everyone at the front is still the same. Keeping it the same, but yeah, Goldix went down from 3rd to 6th in that start there.
Actually, it was 4th to 6th, but I think he was 3rd when he was... I know what you mean, I think he tried to overtake Sway.
Yeah.
Looks like they're all clean through here, though. There may be some damage. 2 Alphas having a battle. Alam and Luke, and Alam makes it through a bit of contact, but it looks clean. It looks clean nonetheless. Alam now Luke under pressure from Xander now as they come across the straight.
Alam looking down the inside of James there, but couldn't actually make it stick. And another strategy for you there, if you're on your mediums, go to the hards and you can end the race on that, or if it's softs, it'll be medium tonight. So
Chris is at the back. He must have had an incident somewhere.
Do you think he was the one who caused the first corner incident?
Yeah, and he's lost a bit of his wing. He's lost a bit of his front wing on the left. Yeah. No. Is it the left? The way you see it from the front view, it's the left, but if you're seeing it from the drivers on board, it's the right, and he's coming into the pits now. He'll be the only one to pit. And you know what? That's actually kind of good.
It is.
Chris's camera is glitching for me. What the hell? Chris's camera is glitching for me. I don't know what is going on. It says he's pitted, but... I'm sorry, I'm having weird things happen to my broadcast mode. There seems to be a split between the top 10 and the bottom 10 right now, and it isn't about tyres. As I see damage being thrown around, or am I just seeing things? Yeah, but it is good for Tam because he can get a fresh set, and if a safety car comes out, that's pretty much game on for him.
It is. Indeed. And so we're now on lap 2, about to start lap number 3, and the top lot have pretty much pulled away from the rest of the field here. It says on my screen anyway that Cobalt is 2.2 seconds away from Swabe in 3rd here, so that just shows you how far away they've gone.
I did say the top 3 were very vicious, not in just qualifying, but they've also been vicious in the race. Mackett that leads though.
He does indeed. You can see Cassidy though right on the back of Cobalt, trying left and right to get past him here. I don't know where he is going to get past him if he does, but I think Nelly's made a mistake or something, because he just dropped down 2 positions there. So if that wasn't a mistake, then 2 cars... Oh, and again another car's overtaking him, so he looks like he's not actually racing this race at the moment. Looks like it's a ghost car. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, we have a spinner.
Yeah, oh, that's James. It's James. He's spun off. And Duffy must... Yeah, Duffy's pitted. So it's not a good day if you're AlphaTauri.
agreed.
Yeah, they got 3 seconds now.
It is indeed. I just don't know what happened really. I think they've just done so well on the first 2 laps to pull away that massive gap.
2 Alphas together. Looks like Luke will get DRS on the straight. And Luke will take him for 10th. Alan will have the DRS, I believe. He might have been passed before the detection zone. Yeah, he has the DRS, but he's making 0 progress. Oh jeez! Battle between Goldick and Cassidy. Goldick attempted to pass well on the corners, but no avail. He's still in... Actually, hold on. Rye's battling him now. It's all going wrong for Goldick suddenly. He's being chased by 3 cars while he's chasing 2. They're mounting all the pressure on him.
Yep, and we're on board with Rye at the time now we are, just to see this. So in front of him there is Gold, Cassidy and Cobalt, and then behind him trying to close the gap and battle him is X Gamers. He goes down the inside, tries to look it on Gold but can't. It's very interesting when you have like the top 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all in a line.
Gamer's
here.
right on his tail. Taking a bit of a peek. He's going to go for the DRS move. Actually, I might not even meet the DRS. He's got the better exit. Meanwhile, Cassidy attempting to get past Cobalt. He's taking a piece. This will be a battle, though. Gamer and Riot. Now he's going for Goldick. Goldick! Can't get it.
Do you think he'll try down this DRS straight?
What's on the Mackett? He's went in a 3rd. Did he make a mistake? He's been passed by Beast and he's about to be passed by Schwabe. But Mackett takes him for 2nd for now, but they're still going to be battling to come out of this corner. And Mackett goes wide. And he's banged into Schwabe and there's... Oh my goodness, pandemonium here for 2nd place. A bit of argy-bargy, it gets a bit too much, and has it done any damage? It doesn't look like it's done any damage, no. So, fair game, but they've got to play a bit more safer next time. As now Mackett gets Schwabe. Oh, and Schwabe touches him in the rear. That sounded wrong. But it's Mackett in 2nd now. Again. Meanwhile, Rye is just falling down the order. Has he got a problem? Doesn't seem like it in terms of aesthetics, but is he losing the pace, perhaps? Because he's already lost 2 positions to the Alphas. He could be about to lose one to Xander, and he has. Another SAF1 member takes another SAF1 member.
It's very interesting, because when you look at the car, there looks no damage on the car, so...
Goldick is pitted, he must have damage. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Wait, he won't have damage. He might be boxing for mediums. No, it doesn't look like he has damage. Oh yeah, this is Barhrain, I forgot. So he's doing the undercut, he's pitting it for the mediums immediately.
He is
the tire
indeed.
gets shredded easily.
As we
Cassidy
can see...
and Cobalt for 4th.
They are
Next
indeed.
Gamer's in on it too.
They are indeed. Is he going to try and sweep on the outside here, going into the braking zone for the DRS straight, for the back straight?
A crazy move. He's
no,
been hit.
He has
Calvin's
been
hit
hit.
him.
But Calvin slows down and lets him go because there wasn't a car behind them.
Fair play.
When do you think the soft runners will be coming in?
Probably now or next lap. I know Goldick already has, so he's taking a risk to take him now and go 1 lap, probably 1 lap extra in the mediums.
Yeah. A little bit further up the field.
Pit again for mediums.
Yeah, a little bit further up the field. Sorry, Cassidy there looked to try and get past Cobalt into the last corner, but didn't. So had to back out a little bit there. They're not coming in. So they're going to risk it for another couple of laps here.
Interesting.
The game did
set... Pit opens now. Pit's windows open for them now.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, he's actually gone for it. But no luck. Maybe next time. Cadwell, it'll be very interesting to see how they do in the rest of this race as he goes for the move on the outside, side by side into these sweepers. Oh, that was bound to happen. Cobalt spins. Cobalt has spun out, got too greedy with the overtaking, or defending, I guess, and it's cost him. Cadwell.
It has indeed. It definitely. I don't know, it was just like a racing incident in my eyes there. If Cobalt does try and maybe complain after the race, I think it'd just be a racing incident with him there. There's nothing really you could do about it. He just came in a bit too aggressively, and then, as you knew what was going to happen, it was going to be a little crash, and that's what happened. But we're still looking at the closest battle, which is for the front of the field, which is Xander right behind Luke Bailey. That's the closest battle for the top 9.
Actually, Surge is just behind Cobalt. With Cobalt already lost a handful of positions, it's going to become under the Kosh here and Surge, and Cobalt pits as Surge tries to pass him. Meanwhile, behind him, Senna and Quinton do go to war into the first corner of this lap. And Cowan's in on it too.
And as we were saying, you were saying about pit window was open, as down inside here goes one of the cars. It's going to be Cowan. Rob, has he made it? Oh, they touch a tiny bit. Does he make it past Senna? No, he doesn't. He decides to back off a tiny bit. But as you were saying,
no, he nearly went into the rear of him. But yeah, Quinton holds on to 8th for now. Back to you. Yeah,
and just very quickly, as he was saying, Mackett and Cassidy and Calvin, who are in your top lot there, have all pitted now onto a set of softs or hards, so they are going for their long stint, the short stint.
Yeah, and Beast and X Gamer, I expect them to pit now.
Let's have a look.
Are we box? Are we? Yes, we are. He comes in.
What about X Gamer then? This will be the last car to pit, technically. Actually, there is still Nelly as well to pit, who is down in 12th.
Yes. And is the grip starting to wear off from Nelly? That's the question as X Gamer comes in. Make sure you slow down, and you're good.
It's very random though. When I look at the timings on the left-hand side of the screen, with Ray right at the bottom on the new set of softs.
Nelly's staying out. That's a bold strategy. As Goldzick is attempting a move on Mackett. Goldzick on the older tyres as he did perform the undercut. He didn't like the softs on here, so he went to the mediums quicker. Martin's on the hards in 5th. Looks like he's going to go hard medium, so the inverse of the bottom 10 strategies. And Duffy's as well. Actually, no, Duffy's already pitted.
Yeah, but the battle for the lead now is closed up again, and it's now 0.4. It was 0.6 a couple of laps ago, so it's now 0.4. And I do think Luke might get past Alum here, but they do still have to pit because they haven't done their one pit stop yet in the race.
Meanwhile, Surge and Senna are at battle for 4th. Senna will have the DRS. He's on the harder compound. He's approaching him as they reach the start line. Inside. But no bueno. How about this time? Bing goes the DRS. We try to dive here? No, not quite. Karen Robb is on a charge. He was barred from qualifying, but he's making a charge up to 6. But remember, the guys that started on the mediums and hards, they've just have to pit once. Question is, can they make up a 20-second deficit to the leaders who will have more grip but faster wear?
Will be very surprising and a very good opportunity to actually find out that and see if they do. But the top 3 have now pulled out a 4.9 second gap over the rest of the field. So
it's the 2 Alfa Romeos in the lead. Oh, how I wish that could be real life. Kimi Räikkönen winning the race.
Indeed, and then a Haas in 3rd. So that's good for around here. But it is Xander though who is really close to the back of Luke. I think it's either. I think Luke now has a great opportunity to get past Lord Alum.
He's going for it now.
Here we go then. Over to you.
Going in the outside. I know what he's doing. He's going to wait for the second zone, the first zone really. It's the last DRS zone in the main straight because it activates before the finish line. As he now, no, he's not getting any close, anywhere near him. You're going to wait until the back straight, perhaps. Hope that Lord Alum is pressured into a mistake. As Beast is doing battle with Rob, and he's lost a couple of places. He must have had a collision with Rob.
And same for Serge. He was up in P number 4. He's now down to P7 as Chris gets the first penalty.
I didn't get a penalty for cutting the corners, surprisingly. A lot of people cut or go outside on that long, you know, where before the hairpin, where that curb people spin at.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's where a lot of people get the penalties, I think.
Okay.
Either that or going wide after turn 4. James now gets a penalty. Naughty boy. It's a very naughty boy. I get him what if I can yoke somewhere. As Luke's pitting, he's going onto the hards now. Now this is the medium driver's take on the undercut. He feels like he can get the most out of the hard tyres immediately.
There goes Senna down the inside of Colin Robb. Has he done it? No, he hasn't, so he's going to try and keep doing it.
And Beast is on his tail too. It's going to be freeway into the corner. Beast has got past Rob. Now he's going for Senna and Rob trying to get outside of Senna. Senna's forced wide.
He collects a penalty because of that. Oh, and Beast is around.
And Beast has lost it. Beast has lost it. Oh no. And his teammate passes him. Well, almost. Back to square one for Beast. He just went on the hards as well. Oh, he went soft hard. Interesting.
That is the one. You can do a one stop for that, but it'd be a push.
Yeah, it would be because hards they've got no grip here. I tell you.
Hmm.
Oh, Xander's going for Alam or Alam. Sorry, I'm not good with my. And as no Lord is pitted, Lord Alam.
Mm-hmm.
The representative of Pakistan, as it says on his flag, coming in for the hearts.
Is that a good time to pitch?
And he's changed his wing. He's changed his wing. He feel like his wing was having problems, so he's come in and changed his wing. I hope it isn't the game that's glitched him out, because I know I change my wing thing to off because it's done that before. Serge and James doing battle for 5th. Senna is going to pit the latest out of everyone, and this is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Why is there an incident in Sector 2? There is no incident. I think that's a glitch. Is it? I don't see anything wrong in that sector. Oh my word, there's a massive battle for 6th. There are 3 cars challenging him. Beast has lost a bit of his wing. Actually, has he? Someone lost a bit of the wing. It is Beast. Beast's race gets even worse. Cad?
He probably thought from round number 1 that this championship was going to be quite easy, but...
But that's a bit...
Yep.
Bit of a big ego there. I don't think it's the best thing to say. If we're one race in, Goldick is a penalty, but he's going to still try and get past him. Xander, Rob, Serge, 5 drivers have pitted. Serge in the hards, James going to go on. He went on a new set of mediums. Chris on the hards. There is not an incident in Sector 2. It says that on my screen, so ignore that. There is no incident in Sector 2. Just does that. I remember a time the safety car, it said the safety car was out. But, like, it did that 4 times without a crash, and it was so annoying. Ruined the whole race. Two Williams still at war. Something you would never see in real life because George Russell is way better than Latifi.
And right at the front of the field, Mackett now down the inside of Swabe. He goes, and he's done it very nicely into corner 1.
By a country mile before going into the corner too.
He has. And also, when you were talking about you had like a glitch on the game, we've had the yellow flag glitch, which is, if you don't know what that is, basically the whole circuit has yellow flags out and no incident at all. So
at least it didn't bring out a safety car.
Yeah, at
as Goldick has passed Beast, who has a broken wing, so his performance is going to be severely impacted.
I thought he would have pitted by now and got that changed.
I'm guessing he doesn't want to lose too many positions and not gain them back. Chris has got a penalty for speeding the pit lane. Actually, no, he's called it quits. He's given up on the race. He's had enough, and he's called it a day. Retired in the pits. As Ray is well behind. He's like 40 seconds down. He's a minute down on the leader. Who is Senna, and he's yet to pit because he's on the hardest of hard compounds.
He is indeed. As we're looking... Sorry, Kyle.
Let's hope these tyres don't blow up like they did last year in Britain.
Yeah, let's hope. As we were looking at a battle, but that's gone now. So let's go back up to the top where Goldick
and Schwabe, and Goldick gets it done.
Is there a problem then for Swabe? Because he just lost 2 positions. Yes, there is.
He has a broken wing. Both Schwabe and Beast have a broken wing.
Wow.
Yeah, both of their left sides have fractured off. Actually, is it right side? Because if you're looking at it from the car, it's to be the right side, wouldn't it? I'm just going to say it's the right side. Even though when we look opposite it, and Rai is pulled off to the side of the track, and he's jumped out of the car. That's his race over. Yeah, he gave up.
Yeah, it is the right side of the car, you are correct.
I don't think he's... Did he retire on track? Because if you retired in the pits, you'd probably end up in the pits, wouldn't you? Or just outside the pits. Oh, Senna's being challenged by Mackett. Senna being challenged by Mackett, Cad.
He is. As Mackett now, here he goes then. Is he going down the start line straight? He is, here he goes, pops DRS now. Let's see then, on board we go. Is he going to make his way through as we go back off board? And is this going to be the easiest overtake Mackett has done? Yes, it is. Through he goes and into corner one he goes. It's interesting though with Senna, because you can probably go to lap 20 on them tyres. So I think Senna's got another couple more laps. Then he'll probably put some softs on.
Yes, indeed. I'd probably put next lap.
Yeah.
But it's Mackett back in the prime position, but... Would you get into the end on these mediums? I don't know. To be fair, I went 20 laps on mediums in Baku, and the tyres were at 80%. Someone's went off the track. Is Doofy called it a day? He has. It looks like he has. No, he hasn't. He must have went off. I thought he was retiring from the race.
Well, this is a first. This is a first anyway. We've not had a safety car or a virtual safety car yet. I shouldn't have said anything. I might have jinxed it, but we haven't had one yet.
I don't believe in jinxes.
Okay.
I don't believe in commentators' curse. I think it's all of the baloney. It is. It's just coincidental.
Okay, if you say so.
Commentators can't control the actions of the drivers.
True.
As Goldzick pits for... Oh, goodness me! Thought Beast was going to hit the wall there, but then again, he isn't going to pit. He was trying to get some DRS on Goldzick because he's being challenged by Gamer. Goldzick will probably have his wing... No, he's not got his... It's Beast that's got his broken wing. Shit.
If you didn't know, I think in the first pit stop round where we had with every single car, they did about 11-12 laps, maybe 13 on the mediums, and then some of them managed to go 14, just about 15. So if you think,
as we see that Goldzick comes out behind the two Ferraris, go on.
Yeah, no, I was just saying. So that means then for your leader of the race, he will potentially have 2 to 3 laps left, and then he will come in and pit. So if that's the case, he could try and stretch his tyres out, but that would be too long on the mediums, I think, to stretch out to the end of the race. Right now, so.
Question is, will Senna pit this lap?
Let's have a look.
Has he been given the signal to box? Doesn't look like it. No, he's staying out another lap. Well, he's got to pit eventually because those are the rules. Is he hoping for a safety car?
Probably.
Meanwhile, X-Gamer on the outside of Beast.
We're on the outside. Now cuts back to the inside to corner 2.
It's a good idea, actually. He'll have the DRS going out. He'll have a second opportunity.
He will.
But it's Sonora Vale. It doesn't even get close to him.
They don't indeed, as Lord Alum has just overtaken Calvin in the corner 1 and corner 2 little S section there. The corners there. It's a very nice move that was there. I just saw the end of it as we joined it. There we did. So it's gonna. I don't know. It's playing into. I think this race totally is playing into Beast's probably hands at the moment, because he will probably take the lead of the race when Mackett and Senna have to pit. So.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think, because Beast did have some problems earlier. He broke his wing. He had spun around. He is playing a great recovery game here.
He's indeed
showing. Not much other battles to note. We do have Goldzick sandwiched between the two Ferraris.
Let's have a look very quickly, see what happens here. Yep, he's in now. Senna is coming into the pits.
And so is Mackett.
So what's Mackett going to go on to this time? Is it another set? It's a softs. That's a very bold
Soft!
strategy.
Now that is pushing it. Oh, and we've got a car off in sector 3. It is Cobalt. He's went off at the curb. I did say earlier that curb is very lethal. It's both Senna and Mackett are on the softs as Goldzic attempts to pass Envinelli and does so. Bit of trouble there, but he did get through. But God, I'm puzzled to why they went on softs. It's a crazy thing to think of.
It totally is. Like on the first round of pit stops, everyone managed 6-7 laps on the softs, so they're going to push them to the absolute limit when they come back out and race for them. As we were saying, it can only do about 7 to 8 laps. So,
chat, 10 laps of softs. They've got to hope for a safety car now. Then again, they'll be pitting for one.
Yeah.
Doofy, out of all people, has set the fastest lap. And he's on soft as well, so... Beast playing mind games with Gamer, he's teasing him. And again, why would he? He's on the softs. X-Gamer gonna try and get past him here in this straight.
Well, very quickly, Mackett is right on the back of Calvin, but Calvin right on the back. Calvin, so right on the back of Alum, and he's going to try into corner 1. But look at this, down the inside of corner 2, and he's done it. Very nice move from Mackett.
But is he close enough to Alum? I don't think so. No. Meanwhile, back at the front, X-Gamer is about to approach the second DRS zone of the lap.
Just showing everyone the gains and losers in the race, so how many positions people have gained or lost. The biggest one is Rob up 10, and then it's Senna up 8, and then the others are X-Gamer and Alum up 7 with Luke up 7, and I just seen that Xander's up 9. But
can we just take a minute to think that Senna started last because of penalties, and now, at one point he was leading the race. Classic Marcus Winkelhock moment. As Doofy has went into the pits, he's called it a day. And he comes out again, but because he's retired, he'll stop at the side of the track. Which, to be honest, is a thing the game should not do. Cassidy pitting. Going on to the softs, okay.
Alum there just decides to let... Well, Mackett had the better advantage there on the soft tyres, so go straight past Alum there. I think Alum maybe backs off a tiny bit. There. I think a tiny bit, but yeah, as you said earlier, X-Gamer has closed that gap to 0.3 now, so...
Getting closer, he'll have a big window of opportunity coming out of this hairpin. Oh, but he's not got a good exit. Beast has pulled away. And the DRS is no help as they go on the curb to get the best entry into the corner, which is not what you should do. But don't do it on softs, please. Do it on the hards. And then that's counterintuitive. Beast going onto the other side of the track. Going onto the marbles. It's very interesting. It's not raining. I know what he's doing though. He's playing mind games with the guy. He's trying to psych him out. I like it. I like it. Trying to stop him from passing. Very defensive. And it seems to have worked. X-Gamer went on the move on the outside, but to no avail. Beast still has the lead. Beast still, remember, he has a broken front wing. and that might play into X Gamer's advantage.
As further down the order, Rob and Calvin are side by side. Let's see what happens here then, as they both have DRS. What's going to happen?
Calvin on the outside.
He is. And just behind them as well is Senna and Gold side by side, but Senna's got through.
Gold trying to have a peek around the sweepers, but no luck, no dice. Is Beast starting to pull away? They go on the outside. Of course, you've got to go on the outside. Last thing these guys want though is a safety car. So they do, they're going to have the chance to pit for free. Well, pit for a discount, I guess. But, oh jeez. That would change the race. That would turn the race on its whole head.
It would indeed, but Senna now trying to get past Calvin there off the DRS straight, but couldn't manage to do it. As we're on board with him now, we are on my screen anyway. So let's see what Senna can do down the straight here before the DRS straight. Is he going to get the... He's got a great run here actually. He could try into the last corner. No, he decides better of it. Maybe waiting for the start line straight there. But in the front of the field, X Gamer has closed it right up.
Yep, he has. He's 1/10 behind. The mind games, have they started to wear off for Beast? He can only make one defensive move per straight, and it looks like he's got it. Oh, they're side by side. This ain't gonna end well. I think Gamer's done it. No, he hasn't. Beast on the inside. They're still side by side. This is incredible. Beast does have him, but it's not over yet. This straight. Gamer has the DRS. Beast has none. That's not what Beast wanted.
It's not indeed. And as
Beast
this was...
walks up.
He does. Sorry, carry on. And there we go. X Gamer now gets through and he's back into lead the race. Well, he's into lead the race, sorry. I think that's the first time he's in the lead now.
X Gamer doing the same mind games Beast did. Anything you can do, I can do better, perhaps. Beast locks up again.
Do you think that's it now? Because X Gamer has the advantage of the front wing.
You can't say for sure. Here he comes, going on the outside now.
Wow.
Beast. Broken front wing. Who needs a front wing? He's still not got through. He does have the DRS. Oh, they've went into each other. Still side by side.
Another contact in the
inside.
inside.
Yeah, but they tagged each other a bit, yes. And there's more contact. Oh, but this is what we love to see. Side by side racing at its finest. Oh, this ain't gonna end well. Gamer's lost it. Gamer's lost it. Beast has hit Gamer. I'm not sure if that was malicious or not. Probably not, because they were side by side. I'd call that a 50-50, Cad.
Same. I agree with you. 50-50 on that one. It was anyone's game there, and I think a little bit further back, like behind Beast, there was X Gamer, and he just hit the back wheel, I think, and just went around. There's nothing really much he could have done on that one.
X Gamer's car's intact, but I'm not sure about his tyres. But that footage will get reviewed. I don't expect any penalties, but they'll probably be warned with a slap on the wrist. Don't get too close around fast, dangerous corners again, or you'll probably face more consequences.
I think he has had problems with his tyres now because of that, because Mackett's closed right up to him now.
Yes, indeed. Mackett started second place. Going to try and get up back into the podium, and here's his chance. Easy pickings. But Beast, with a broken wing, still leads, and he leads by nearly 6 seconds. Bailey in second, who's started on the mediums, who did not start in the top 10, but X Gamer trying to get past Mackett. No up there.
He decides better of it. Sorry,
got Rob trying to pass Alam. Doesn't do it through the sweeper, that's a good thing.
Just to say we have 4...
Oh, he tags him on the rear!
As now Senna trying to get through. And they touch as well. Rob and Senna now touch.
Lord and Allen touched too, I think.
Wasn't enough though to lose front wing damage for Senna
This
though.
might end
so...
badly. I don't see any good promising things coming out of this.
Just to say, leader is heading into last corner now to start 3 laps to go. So it's Beast, Luke, then Mac here, then X Gamer, then Xander, then Lord Alum, and then this battle here with Rob and Senna.
I just hope this video doesn't get taken down for false copyright claims. That's what happened to the Brazil video. For some reason, the race took place before the esports race took place, and our race was claimed because it says we took esports footage, which is totally not true because the race was in Brazil and the race happened a month before the esports race did. So
yeah,
you know you can appeal that. You know, tell the guys in the comms box they can appeal it.
Yeah. There you go. They've heard that now. Probably you can appeal it.
But back to the racing, Senna was close to Rob, but it looks like he just pulled back a bit.
Do you think Senna did the right strategy of going on to just a one-stop, or...?
I can't say sure because 3 laps to go. We need to see if these tyres do get to the end. It looks like it is working. He and Rob have made 12 places.
Well, Mackett has closed right up now. He's 0.5. It was 1.2 at last lap on Luke. So these soft tyres are still going for Mackett anyway as they start, as they're about to start 2 to go. Now the leader does. But you never know with Mackett here. You are just going on the limit here for Mackett. As here he goes then down the inside line, and has he made it stick on Luke? Yes, he has. Or has he? Yep,
yes, he
through
has.
he goes.
Don't think DRS will help him anyway. Wait.
No.
So the top 2 remain unchanged from the start. We cannot say the same for Schwabe, unfortunately.
Off the track there went Rob, and he's back on now behind Senna. That was a side-by-side action there with Alum, just saw the end of it. And Alum, I feel like it was just a 50-50. Alum went close to the curb as he wanted the line of his race to go. And then Rob was on the left-hand side of the car, and he just shoved him off pretty much to the gravel. It was, I think, 50-50 on that one. But I don't think Alum knew he was there.
Not Senna, sorry. Xander on the rear of X Gamer. I think we'll just call him Gamer. I mean, then again, what is X Gamer doing here? Shouldn't he be doing some skateboarding? Because it's the X Games, you get it? Beast starts the final lap, sponsored by Capital One Bank.
Oh.
Not. We're not NASCAR. And they almost run into the pit boards. Xander on the outside of X Gamer.
Ooh, funny.
No dice. No bueno. Looks like Beast has got us in the bag. All he needs to do is finish this lap. Don't you dare curse me.
What?
Alum gets a penalty!
That is a curse. You did curse him, by the way, but okay.
What, I cursed Alum? What was he talking about?
No, you cursed Beast now. I'm joking. Beast will finish. There's nothing that Beast can do now.
If you're the one, right? If he spins out now, I'm cursing you.
Okay.
Actually, no. Spin out, so he doesn't spin out. Reverse psychology, boys. Xander's still on the rear of X Gamer.
Well, he now is going to start the last straight before the last. Well, start the straight now. He does. He has one more corner to go. It does Beast, and then he will be your winner here at Bahrain.
Not the Barhrain Grand Prix.
Yep.
It's not a full race. And he comes to the line and takes his second win, but I'm not sure about that battle with Gamer. It will be under race steward's review. Mackett will come in second. Luke in third. Gamer will hold on to fourth. Xander fifth. Now, what the penalty's going to do here? Will Lord finish sixth? No. In fact, both Lord and Senna fall 3 places. So Senna, despite starting from the back, did manage to score a solitary point. Rob, a fantastic start, banned from qualifying, manages to finish 6th place. A great result for him. Cad.
Yeah, just waiting now for James and Cobalt to come across the line. They are now coming now, so here comes James. And there goes Cobalt across, and that is your race done for tonight.
And Cobalt spins off, and he's going to be paying for those advertising hormones he's just damaged. Yeah, and Bahrain don't take lightly to that.
No. And there's Rob getting your driver of the day by the game.
But the vote will be probably for the stewards who couldn't even see a thing. As George Russell gets his trophy in the wrong suit. Should be in the Mercedes, damn it.
Agreed.
Come on, Lewis, give up your seat. You've won enough. Nah, he'll stay on. He'll stay on to win an 8th, and then he'll retire.
Probably.
Why would you retire as champion anyway? Oh wait, Nico. Anyway, here is your race result. The Beast wins again. Mack at second, Luke third, X-Gamer fourth, Xander fifth, Rob sixth. Yeah, you know the rest of the order. Should we do interviews, or are we gonna... Yeah, I think we should do interviews.
We can do. Cassidy 7th, Swabe 8th, Alum 9th, and Senna 10th. We'll do your top 10 for you. There you go. Their fastest lap still...
Cobalt!
Yeah, 127.2.
That's not very nice. Take the fastest lap off yourself, because your race is done. You're not going to get any points from me. It's only top 10. Right, should we get someone in the booth to interview?
We can do.
I think we should get Beast.
If you can invite Beast, I've got the other two as on my friend list, so I can invite them. I can get Mackett and Luke in. Just give us 1 second, guys, and we'll get them in, and then we'll do interviews. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Don't worry. I've added.
Did you get Beast in?
I've not added Beast yet. No.
I'll do it.
I don't think I have him as a friend. I'm sorry. But I have the other two, so I add them instead. As Matt now joined, so I'll just quickly go off and we'll do what we normally do. Luke's now joined. Hello.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Let's quickly go over to...
First of all, congratulations on the podium. Well, provisionally, because we've got to confirm all the results and that, but I believe you should be safe for the podium. But I'm not kind of not sure about Beast though. He was in a bit of a tangle with Gamer, and Gamer spun off. But to be fair,
we'll check if Beast joins us. We'll just have to wait a minute just to see if he will join or not. Yeah. Could do. I have him as a friend if you want me to add him. So, yeah.
Specs, yes. You know, some of the battles were really good. Beast's battle with Gamer was good up until the point they spun. The two Alpha Romeos had a bit of an argy-bargy. There were a couple of freeway and four-way battles. It was alright, I guess.
Let's just see if the others join. If they don't join, then we'll just go for you two on this then. Luke started 11th.
From 11th to the podium. Were you really expecting to make the podium today?
No. Not at all.
It's just
No.
The strategies were so mixed up today, considering this is Bahrain and the softs don't do very well in here. What were the softs feeling like in these very difficult conditions?
They're not too bad for the first 5 or 6 laps, and then they just die. But going soft hard, you've got to push them. Obviously, that to lap 9 to actually make it. So luckily, I did kind of want to start outside the top 10, so it was kind of the perfect start for me, because I did realise from my last night's race, medium hard was better. So I'm kind of glad in a way.
Yeah, I saw that medium hard was the best way to go. I mean, soft hard was pushing it, and soft medium, you know, if you're pitting twice, it's
Traffic.
yeah, absolutely. Market, what about you? How was the race from your perspective? You did start second. Yeah, absolutely. Cad, do you have any questions?
You kind of answered the one I was going to ask. Actually, I was going to ask Mackett, well, how were the tyres at the end? So he kind of answered that. But yeah, so you're saying if so was it like really hard then on that last lap with your soft tyres there? Sorry, carry on.
Oh no, go on.
No, and some very good moves as well. Well done, Mackett, on that one.
Hey, have we... Oh, we were going to get Gamer in, weren't we?
Yeah, I've added him to the party, but it did say he was offline, so I don't know if that means he's gone off permanent, like altogether, or...
For the night. Permanently? Why did he do that now?
But not permanently, but gone off like just for tonight, but...
Yeah, but looking at the future of Vietnam next, and that's a track that's very polarising. It's like Marmite. Are you looking forward to it? Are you dreading it? What are your feelings?
That's, by the way, we'll go for Mackett first.
Yeah. And Luke, what are your feelings?
Yeah, I like them. I love street circuits, so I'm looking forward to that one.
It's just a shame we won't be visiting it in real life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, at least we're going to Imola instead, or Portugal. Well, both.
Yeah, both still good circuits.
I mean, I know Mackett would rather go to Kyalami, considering. Hey, it could happen. If they could pay for the World Cup, they can pay for anything. They could pay for a race in F1.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Again.
It's been ages since we have, so.
I mean, to be fair, if they don't go to South Africa, they could always go to Morocco. They have a street circuit they could extend very easily because they've got a lot of space there. But yeah, going to be a very interesting race. Let's hope it doesn't rain because Southeast Asia is known for monsoon conditions at times. I mean, everyone loves a good old wet race, don't they?
Agreed.
Cad, what are your opinions on Vietnam? I just can't stand the track.
It's very difficult to overtake around that circuit from what I've seen on when I've commentated on a few races on this game, but there is like the long straight that is the best place to overtake.
The S's section is like Austin, but the walls are closed into you, just like. Oh, it's just like being in confined spaces. Yeah, it's a nightmare to drive in qualifying, but in the race it can be exciting at times.
Agreed.
I remember I had a race that was crazy in another league, and I somehow got from 13th to 2nd place. It could have been first, but I had a 3-second penalty, so I lost out by 3 tenths.
That's not good then.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
So you two, I wish you two the best of luck in Vietnam. The week's not over yet. We've still got GP1, and that's our reserved for the best of the best, aren't they, Kat?
Yep, they are. They're the best of the best.
And they will be here tomorrow, same time, same place tomorrow. And it'll probably be interesting to see what happens there. So glad to have you two in the booth, guys. Thank you for coming. I think this is a good time to sign off, don't you think, Cad?
Yeah, it is. So from GP2 itself, we have finished for tonight. Thank you again, as I'm going to say now, thank you to both of you for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you next time, and thanks again for joining me in the commentary box.
No problem.
As well. Yeah, we'll see you all next week, so goodbye from us, and see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.